Why no contact works so well. Well, let me first go into what no contact really even is. No contact means you do not contact your ex after they have decided you're out. So, normally, after a long term relationship, people would assume, usually men are probably looking this video up, but of course, there's ladies too, that the person that broke up with you would give you some sort of explanation on what's going on, how they're feeling, how they got to the conclusion that they've got to. Usually, when that doesn't happen, you're left holding your dick in your hand. I get it. I get that you're probably upset. I get that you might be even be angry because maybe you spent 5 years with this woman, 7 years, 10 years. You've invested a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of emotional investment as well. And this person's now deciding to walk away from you. So usually men that fall into this category and they're angry and upset, they are lacking the knowledge of female nature. They usually try to convince or they beg and plead their ex to reconsider things because men are thinking logically, women think with emotions. So usually when I say that, when girls think with the emotions, well, I want you guys to understand something. When someone emotionally feels something over and over and over again, say they get some sort of negative emotion associated with you and they feel it over and over again on a repetitive basis, well, then that will turn turn into logic, and then that person will question, why am I with this person? So I want you guys to look back and see what could have caused this from my end. Take ownership, okay? Now, I know this is not what you want to hear. I know you want words that will get her to start paying attention to you, but I'll give you the exact formula of what you need to do in order for you to get exactly what you want to get, which is her back, and or at least give you the option. My job as this YouTube person is to give you the option, to give you the best position, because deep down inside, just like everybody else that watches this, they all know, we know, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to emotions and relationships. All I want to do is position you to get you in the best place where you can look the strongest and appear the strongest. So I want you to look back. Were you complacent? Were you insecure? Were you both? Was there too much negative emotion associated with you? Are you on your purpose? Are you focused? Are you focused on the relationship? Are you focused on her and everything she's doing? Or are you on the other side of that where you don't pay attention to her at all? So this is where you need to be very honest with yourself. You need to be very open. I know it's really easy to close off and say, no, fuck this, and get all upset and whatever. And you might you might even want to hurt yourself and do something really, really, really silly. Don't do that. I know how you feel right now. I've been through it personally, and I've done some stupid things. And I don't want you guys to make those same mistakes because it'll just regress you more. So what do? Well, I want to give you a little knowledge first. Attraction grows in space. It grows when you guys are apart. So when you are going through a breakup, right? If you want that person to get, to think about you, you have to actually say to them, because at the end of your relationship, right? That person sometimes will or won't, sometimes it's both, give you an explanation of how they feel, because women don't really know why they feel the way they do. They just know that they do. They know that they're turned off by you. They don't feel the same. They want space. They want all that kind of stuff, that whole conversation. When a woman, say you just went through a breakup and you guys might still be talking, or maybe they just straight up ghosted you. Now, most people probably wouldn't recommend this, but what I say is, look, what I would say is this. I realize my faults and I'm going to be working on myself. I am going to give you space. I'm going to give you time to do what you want to do and think and whatever, right? And then thrown in that sentence, say it how you would say it. Don't say it what I would say. Come up with your own words. But in that sentence somewhere, say, if I'm still single down the road, then hopefully we can work on it. I still want to be in a relationship with you. I still want to be romantic with you, blah, blah, blah. And that's it. You say nothing else. Now it's the beginning of no contact. They might respond to you and whatever. They might say thank you. They might say, I wish you well, whatever. Or maybe they're angry. But you just say, look, I'm sticking to this. Good luck. Let me know if you change your mind. That leaves the door open. I know how angry and upset you might be at this person, but you have to understand, you're not going to be able to change their mind with logic. You have to make them feel like they should come back to you. How does that happen? Through missing you. That happens through them remembering the positive moments about you. And they can't do that when you're constantly around them, when they constantly know how you feel. So you have to give them a little bit of uncertainty. Now, here is the risk, because there's a positive and a negative to this. The positive is that she will think about you more. She's going to think about, okay, you know what? It's been a little while. I missed the good things about him, blah, blah, blah. That's the positive, and that's all the good stuff. That is going to give you the best option, the best chance in order for her to miss you and feel those emotions. Now, the negative is she could be seeing other people. She could be partying. She could be out doing a whole bunch of crap that you don't want her to do, you don't like. Let it go. You can't do anything about it anyway. Okay? You can't do a single thing about it, so don't even try. There's no point. She's going to do what she wants to do when she wants to do it. See, there's stages to no contact, and it begins with relief. So the relief stage is when they literally are relieved. Okay? Now, there is a video that I have on this on my channel called Stages of No Contact. Go check it out. It is on my channel. But the first stage is the relief stage, and they're going to be very happy because they have been thinking about this decision for quite some time. Anyway, jump straight into no contact and work on yourself. Work on your emotions. And what I would do is rediscover your identity. So I focus on this with my students. I ask them, who are you? Who do you think you are? Why do you think you are the way you are? Why do you think you're so attached to this woman? And we go deep. Okay, we go deep into it. And I'm not a psychologist, of course, right? I'm getting better and better at this, and it's becoming pretty fucking effective. When we dive into those things and I get you consciously aware of why you feel and do the things that you do, when that awareness happens, it takes away from that deep emotion that you feel in your gut. So that's why my coaching is so effective, and you guys can sign up if you want to. Shameless plug. Why is it so effective? Because it gets them to think about you. Why it works so well, it gets them to think about you. You can frame it however you want. Well, the most important thing is you get to take this time to dive deep into your life and figure out what you can do to make yourself a more attractive person. At first, you're literally going to be doing it for other people. That's just the way it works. You know, people will say, do it for yourself, do it for yourself. Well, yeah, of course. But when you're doing shit for yourself, it has to be a habit, right? You have to find a why. You have to find a powerful reason why. And right now, your most powerful reason why is that girl or that guy that you're trying to get back, for the ladies watching this. So it's effective, but it doesn't always work. Like I said, there is a downside, not a downside, but there's a possibility that that person will choose to just stay away from you. And because maybe they've been through enough, and they're like I'd rather start something new with someone better, someone else. And that's a possibility, and I want you guys to be aware of that and accept it. Understand where attention goes, energy flows. So if you put all of your attention into her right now, which is you're going to be doing automatically no matter what you do, you probably go to bed thinking about her, you probably wake up thinking about her, dream about her even. Well, what's going to happen is eventually, as the days and weeks and months go by, you're going to start thinking less and less about her, naturally. And what I want you to keep doing is I want you to walk, definitely be walking, move your body, working out, lifting weights, because walking is therapeutic, okay? Lifting weights, also therapeutic, but you're also going to build a nice body. Eat healthy and all that stuff. But what I really want you to do is start downloading shit into your mind. Start reading books. In the comment section, there will be a pinned comment by me with all the books I think you should read. One of the best books I've ever read is The Unplugged Alpha by Rich Cooper. Okay? And Atomic Attraction is great as well. How to Be a 3% Man, Rational Male, they're all there. Pick them all up, read them all. But the most profound one is probably that one, and that will help open your eyes to the way dating really is, the way female nature really is. And that's where the true power is going to come back into your hands, is when you understand the game you're playing. When you understand the rules and you understand the game, that is when you are going to succeed and win. Instead of the game playing you, you can play the game. And really, that just comes down to accepting. Accept the nature. Accept the situation that you're in. And then eventually what will happen is you'll be able to live the life that you want to live. And you can play by the rules. And there are great women out there. There really are. All you got to do is level up so you can attract them and keep them. And that's it for this video. So no contact is very effective. It works. I wouldn't say it works like all the time. It works often enough. Okay. And actually it works enough where you'll get yourself into their orbit again. You'll be able to contact them and talk to them. And from there, as long as you're in contact, that way you can make something happen, make dates happen. But again, they have to be willing to go down that road with you. Don't let them play you. That's why coaching is effective. I can help you guys. So it's down in the description box below if you want it. If not, it's cool. Read the books and you'll get to where you need to be. Promise. Thank you for watching. Thank you, fellas. Good luck. Done.